Welcome, one and all, to the Nebulous Void, known as Nyttel's Lost Book Club. Today, I shall be reading a story to my good friend, the Necro Junkie.
Yay!
And now, I booted this up the first time to see if it would work, but there's an animated intro scene. I want to try to capture that in all of its glory. And already we have regrets.
Spooky.
Okay. Colonel Sanders heading to the London spices and herbs. Everyone else, I guess. Why is Colonel Sanders holding a pimp cane with a chicken on top of it? Okay, enough of that. Well, we don't have a way to continue anything. In fact, I hit the wrong button. Because I Love You, Colonel Sanders is not responding. Oh, wait. Before we get started, tell us your name. I'm going to name myself Bad Decisions.
The finger looking good dating simulator.
Finger looking good indeed. But Colonel, you make good chicken. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. There's a chicken on the wall that looks like it's bursting out of like a nebulous void that has a Japanese character above it. I don't know what the Japanese character is, to be honest. Maybe if we could drag our good friend Jesse, aka Mooloaf, in here, he could tell us what that symbol is.
Right.
And also, this may or may not be a J-pop or K-pop group on the wall over there too. I'm not sure. Oh no, that's the menu screen. Never mind. Don't open up the popcorn chicken icon. It's the menu.
Get that popcorn chicken.
The world is peaceful and serene. You can stay in the moment forever. Or you can wake up. Now. The fucking chicken is going. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Why? Please stop. I'm gonna smack that clock and up and at him. Turn off, you damn chicken alarm clock. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. We can either take this seriously, or we can allow ourselves to daydream a bit thinking about the future.
Let's be dangerous, let's daydream.
Okay. It's here, finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Delicious. Just what you need to wake up those taste buds. There's a fucking biscuit on screen in all of its shining glory and it's steaming.
Biscuit.
Jesus. Yikes, you're in such a hurry. In fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you run to arrive on time. Uh-oh. We play dangerously. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Yes, that is the actual name of this university.
Wow.
And I think this is just a generic academy that they show here. I don't know, I've seen Zakami in so many different places.
Mm.
Whatever. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. There's a screen of a broccoli-haired girl here. Good morning, Bad Decisions. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? And yes, it is definitely a cooking school dueling ogres. Yes. Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What's the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but... Well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together. Yes, we named our character Bad Decisions, because this might be a bad decision. Ever since we were little babies playing together, you rescued me from that quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. I don't know, we'll figure out the fate of that in the game, I think, Dueling Ogres. Hopefully he doesn't taste like Donkey Dongs. I hope not. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. 3-day semesters? How does a university sustain itself with only 3-day semesters? Do you, do a lot of fundraising between semesters or something? Whatever. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin.
Oh my.
Well then.
Oh my.
Oh. That is a good point. It is Japanese cuisine, maybe. Japanese cuisine. Might be down for some fried donkey dogs. Okay. Should you pep talk her or change subject to give her some relief? Can we pep talk our best friend or change subject to school gossip? Let's pep talk our best friend into maybe not chipping a tooth on an actual person. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller had her tarot cards read? The lady at the mask who gave me nightmares? I haven't tried to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. She told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower, and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I don't know if we can. I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we will be graduating, and it will be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves beginning to ease. We made the right decision, my good friend Necro. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. If not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe that I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your boxing custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground.
How dare they? She'll pay for you.
Yes, Dueling Ogres, this game is fucking great. Hey! It's Ashley! Ugh, that AE combo before the rest of the name Ashley kicks in. Your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Also, open heart shirt there. I don't know. I'm gonna say it's Norse. Because the AE thing is common in the Danish and Norwegian tongue. Hello. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. She's also very, she has a very, She has huge tracts of land. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be the teenager here today. You leave bad decision shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Yeah, that's a good point. Surely. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name's annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Damn it, this game knows what we're thinking. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. Jesus.
What?
That's worse than fucking Hatman Hero of Old from
God.
Alciel Arbor's Mark. Jesus. Van the Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie,
I don't wanna.
they're rocking glutes.
I don't wanna.
Van? You rang? Oh no, it's a JoJo's person. It looks like Jotaro Joestar of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Legend. Oh god. He probably is straight sex dueling ogres.
Oh god.
You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Jesus. I can't believe that University of Kungsul Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I say aloud. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Fucking Van. Jesus.
He's Dio.
He is one of the voice actors of Dio. I don't know whether I want that to be the Japanese or an English one at this point, but yes. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not much time to properly tell these two off, so we resist the urge.
Resisting the urge.
Let's go, Miriam.
See you later, losers.
As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it, and oh god, this kid is scary. My god.
That's terrifying.
Oopsie. I think it's broken.
You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick.
I love you.
No. God, already? How many people love us already? I think you mean thank you?
My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old.
I bet.
Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm bad decisions. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? And I like the look of horror on Pop's face. I don't know whether it's just because we call ourselves bad decisions, or if it's because, there's a stain on his shirt. There's like a ghost coming out of his mouth, I think? Papa baffles me. I'm sorry.
Hey, run away!
There's like, oh my god, I left him holding the door too long too. That's also a fair point. Help! And with that, the young man walks to the building ahead of you.
Is it just me? Or is he kind of cute?
I think it's just you, Miriam. You both shrug your shoulders for following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure of where to sit. Looks like we're learning about Pythagorean's theorem today. I see on the chalkboard here. A triangle, it's a right triangle. I see... God damn it, Sigma's appeared here. Oh no, this is secretly Mega Man X9. His Sigma is here. No.
No.
Damn it, Sigma. Also, I see some amount of calculus over here. Yeah. No, I see fucking abstract algebra on the board. Oh god. This is terrible. I'm a math guy, but even this is too much. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. There's a dog holding a spatula and has a outfit on.
No, camera.
No, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he on our culinary class? I say aloud, for reasons.
He must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of USCOL. Ugh.
Jesus,
Alright.
Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Wolf.
Oh my.
Although he is definitely standing up and looking adorable right now. God damn it.
Oh my.
Because this is anime, my friend. The ogres of Dueling Legend. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only dogs know is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. And please don't stop living Dueling Ogres. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. God damn it, more anime tropes are afoot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, not the cherry blossom petals.
I'm chilly. Someone close the window.
Pop says. And then... Dueling Ogres is now dead. Stop talking to him as if he isn't. Necro Junkie, I think this is your cue to revive him.
No. Nope. Not gonna.
Well,
Nope.
I guess this game is spoopy. And then... he walks in. He, wrapped around an asterisk, walks in. It's fucking Colonel Sanders himself.
He's glorious.
He is, and there's cherry blossom petals. It's a magical moment. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. There is not enough anime shine here, I do agree.
It's him, it's...
You know, in Asco Academy, we had the scent of ham fallings everywhere. In this game, it's definitely chicken grease.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for, giving me another anime smell to remember for a long-ass time to come.
No.
If it isn't my favorite student, Holland... Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles, sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Or actually, should I have a hard South accent for the Colonel? I'm not sure.
I mean, probably.
Please.
You can call me Colonel.
Please, call me Colonel. I'm gonna sound almost like Andre Almeida from fucking Killer 7 at this rate. Colonel Sanders. A hush murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of death. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. I do diggerelo. Okay. Sweat begins to beat across your brow. You feel like everyone's looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty as Sweats a lot. God damn it, Ashley. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Shut up.
I shall return.
Okie dokie. Who knows where in the plot you'll end up being when I get there. My god. Aha!
Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that.
Thanks for sticking up for me, Miriam. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. I was with all your really weird insults.
Besides, when bad decision sweats is not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer.
Oh god. You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. This is the only decision we can make. This is a very bad decision. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. We're in the middle of a fucking lecture! Boy howdy, this classroom gets hotter than Kentucky Fried. Oh god. It's not a decision, it's a plot point. Good point. Please use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Oh no. Not the enemy eyes. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? Oh no. How will you respond? You can take the handkerchief or refuse the handkerchief. Oh god. Well, you know, I'm not sure if the scent of chicken grease would be better for us. But then again, it's also Colonel Sanders. I think we're going to dare. Because I have absolutely nothing about how this game progresses. We're going to take that handkerchief. You stretch out your hand, and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. You know, the only KFC I've been to is a KFC that also happens to have a Taco Bell inside of it. So it smells like heaven and hell in there, basically, is what I'm saying. It's so beautiful, you hesitate to press it to your face. But when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has his natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. And that motorcycle definitely has a thing or two to say about that. God damn it, why are they still using motorcycles in the fall? Come on! Yeah, that does make sense. That they are owned by the same company. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down, set some ground rules. Thank you for having some goddamn common sense here, Professor Dog. Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary arts academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. There will be blood. Oh, man. But when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You'll lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters class and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Another one? No.
Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone has a good summer. I really miss...
Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you've been in the right place?
Do you recognize me? This is my third year of school. He was my teacher.
Everyone stares at him blankly. I like that he doesn't even have a name. He's just student.
Does Norm remember me?
You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town in his tiny wheels. I also like the tears in his eyes. They're ever so present. You turn to see a student Sprinkles are referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Oh no. This has gone sexual already. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Yes, there's an industrial toaster. We need a multivitamin, apparently. There was a student that was late to class. You were there for that. Yes, he stepped away for a moment and everything rushes in. Also, this guy is creeping me out. He has a stare that's going right through me. Bad. It's also 12:20. Come on, really? We're starting class right now? You never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decided to try to butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Let's see. Beef treat would be stereotypical. Rubber ball, I think that would distract him. But this game is sponsored by KFC. I think I know what we need to give him. A chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Yes, apparently we're bribing our professor. Okay, I'm gonna take a step back from the veil for a second and talk about Scout Academy. So, in that game, you make some decisions where you, there's some points where the main character has their own personality, that they kind of make some of their own decisions that you don't really have influence over. There's a couple routes that are, like, infamous for that sort of thing happening, and I feel like that the fact that we have to give him something is like one of those choices where your character has a personality that they have carry with them into the game. And, we had to give him a snack, but what kind? I guess we could choose what kind, but you know, whatever. Back into character. His favorite! Well, I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coat of warm dog pee drool. Yes. Okay, I'll allow this one. Because, I don't know, at least it wasn't a bad thing. Auto mod is something that I have on. I haven't bothered to change it because I don't want to get any bots in here, but you know, you're fine. Anyway, you see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. They want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. You have to befriend all the dogs. Settle down, young chefs, take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain.
Hey, bad decisions. There's still a seat here.
It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me if you're interested. Well, two good options, but which will you choose? We can sit by best friend or sit by Colonel Sanders. Okay. On one hand, I really like this character, but on the other hand, the point of this game is Colonel Sanders. So, which good option do we choose? Did Necro Junkie actually succumb to the afterlife? Decisions are mounting. Okay. I'm gonna say it is a long poop. I know. But I think everyone would be disappointed if I did attempt to do Colonel Sanders. You move and take your seat by Colonel Sanders. I might also try another run of this game depending if there is time. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. Why? You madman. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had two rules. Do all you can do, Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settle down to your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. God.
Yay, a quiz about me!
No, Pop. This incredibly important, surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Oh no. Is it, or is it raw? Oh god. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If a train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Yep. I think if you're going to be doing school, culinary school specifically, and you're preparing food, I'm going to say it's fucking extremely important. Calm down, Pop. That's right. Horse is the tree, his chicken is too. Oh my. Well, we're gonna say slam dunk. That's wrong! What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Okay. I'm gonna say it's a spork, because it's both a fork and a spoon. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Okay. Many things always prepare for love and not too much salt, camel meat, or a pancake that looks like a silly face. Oh no. I'm sweating. Okay. I don't know. Kermit comes in occasionally. He transcends everything. Love. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? Yeah, we're gonna say he's the best boy. That's right. Your total score is 4 out of 5. This is the only choice we can make. It's a non-decision. Only one wrong. Not too shabby. You might just do alright, kid. I should have chose Feather. I should have chose Feather. I should have chose Feather. You look up and see that Colonel Sanders is watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. I have your attention, students. I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. Also, this is one hell of a cafeteria. The Stewart Cafeteria.
Oh my.
Hello, Necro's returned.
Oh my.
So, I'll tell you what you missed. We had a decision to make. A very big decision. We had to choose whether to sit next to best friend or Colonel Sanders. Because we're romancing Colonel Sanders, we sat next to Colonel Sanders. We also had a pop quiz. Not about Pop, though. Pop needs to wash his entire body off. In like an industrial, like, sanitizing machine or something. Anyway, a delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
You smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Goes random ass student that has no name and never will have a name. And then Pop's like,
Is it about lunch?
no, Pop. Go sit in the industrial sanitizer, please. Just, come on, man. No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, I was... It's about lunch. Colonel Sanders is fucking... Everyone cheers, and student goes ignored. Nobody gives a shit, student. Indeed, Julia. But even Miriam, best friend, is telling him to shut up. Or shh.
Wow.
Lunch, lunch, lunch!
God damn it, Pop. No. He said, shh. I tell him to shush, my god. In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Yes, the Colonel is talking, student. Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. It's a bucket of chicken.
Of course.
Piled higher, huge pieces of chicken, bread and fried to a crispy golden finish. Yes, you do indeed smell the smell of something that smells smelly. Because arteries need to die. Glimmer. The aroma envelops you. You begin to feel warm and safe in the clutches of Big Chicken. Colonel Sanders is filled. A bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. Go ahead and get ready for the work, Dueling Ogres. And don't worry, I'll not stop playing this ridiculous game. Wait, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Nah, I do not. Shut up, Van. No one cares about your Jotaro ass hair. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. Shut up, Van. I don't even care about your Jotaro ass intro, like a scene here right now. With the fucking anime wind lines going behind him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. I also like that he has a concerned look on his face right now. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, and I was just, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender.
You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants them all to herself. No, Ashley. Oh, please. Fucking Van. Well, Van, quote, the man, end quote, if you don't want any. I'll take his, I declare. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. She has chicken legs on her hose. On her pantyhose, I see. I see now. Easy now. There is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. It's a now we can see it right here. My God. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. In fact, there is another fucking dimension right now.
Oh god.
I'm gonna call this the chicken dimension.
Chicken dimension.
Where the only chicken themed restaurant there is to exist is KFC. There's no Chick-fil-A, there's no Popeyes, fuck those guys. It's KFC all the way, baby. Along with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Do we focus our mind, meditate on this moment, try to identify every flavor? Do you savor the moment, everything that tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart, or swim towards the light? Well, I don't think we died from this, so we're not going to try swimming to the light.
Right?
I think we want to try to find out what his chicken-filled heart is about. Let's savor this moment.
Chicken-filled
The
heart.
flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy, I declare, out loud. Alone with the flavors, he feels something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? After tasting his foods, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. This is a non-choice. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing, allows you to break the silence. Sorry, I had to cough. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a failed chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I've had for a new combination. Why is he holding the chicken pimp cane? Oh no. Here, now. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that'll make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time. So I opened a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
No big deal.
It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? This mess is only getting started. We got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. It's just 5 of those, like, box text things. It's just 5 blocks. Six blank blocks. Wow, you'd never guess that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I'll leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. He sounds like a narcissist. Or an anime villain. Alone together for the first time, you figure out now it's perfect moment to show your personality to him. Do we neg him to show our own strength? Do we wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up? Or be modest but thoughtful? Let's see. Do we give him a big idea, or do we be modest but thoughtful? Because negging him sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. Let's wow him. You know about that. I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds of new flavors. Actually, I had some thoughts about how you can improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe? Do you think you can do better? Oh no. Have you heard of habanero peppers? Oh no. Heard of him? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne. But that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to. Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipe's bad decisions. I'm heading back to class for the next lesson. That certainly didn't go as planned. You better head back inside, but you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step into the massive cookie arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could never need. What is this, Iron Chef?
Guess so.
Look at this place, it's magnificent. Wow, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe because this is a crowd of fans who are gonna earn for your signature. Adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. The dog is back. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but able to control yourself, you pounce Colonel Sanders. God damn it! Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner? Sure, bad decisions. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam was left standing all alone. Two different students quickly taking notice. Fucking Pop and, oh yeah, we also met an industrial toaster. Hello, new partner.
Beep, bzzz.
Oh my, two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Pop needs to go into the industrial sanitizer. Fuck Pop. I'm sorry. Clank for her. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
It's okay, I already ate.
God damn it, Pop. You disgusting creature. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. My nose. It's clogged. He heats up and prepares to roll back and forth. Industrial noises occur.
Industrial noises.
Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzz.
Issue? I hardly know you.
Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson we're gonna keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes two flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish you suggest to your partner? Colonel Sanders. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, you don't even need to cook it. Each octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind, or your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. You know, we're going with KFC, obviously. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I think this is the idea behind the game. And a bunch of hearts just spurred off of Colonel Sanders. I think this was a good idea.
Yeah.
I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Then fucking Ashley comes in for rude ass demeanor. It has chicken legs on her pantyhose.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business.
Sanders' heart is my business. You better keep your fingers off of my man.
Wait, I thought your man was Van Van. Did someone call for me? No! No one called for you, Van Van.
Oh, no, jeez, Van Van. I'm over here crushing bad decisions and dreams. You're supposed to be taking over classwork. That was the deal, remember?
He has a look of, horror on her face, and Van Van is crying, and there's a guitar theme playing.
Oh god.
Oh god, I am scared. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. We'll make a bad decision with strugglers. We offer to give him a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of venturing.
Shut up, Ashley, you know nothing.
Right. You know nothing?
Van Van also interjects with his needless dialogue. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Huh, doubt it. Shut up, Van Van, don't care about you.
Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular.
This music is overwhelming, no!
But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. If this makes sense.
No. Nothing about this makes any sense. One thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Actually, she's really going at you hard. He asks you for some backup here before things get ugly. Do we turn to Colonel Sanders, hunks or hunks, in your time of need, or do we turn to Miriam, your forever bestie, who always has your back?
I mean, aren't we going for Colonel?
I mean, we are going for Colonel. Colonel!
I'm here to learn to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas.
Hunters were chosen at the beginning of the class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page.
I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right?
Sometimes conflict can actually build character. I wouldn't want you to shy away from a bit of healthy competition with my peers' bad decisions. Wow, is he just not that into you? You think a gentleman would defend you in a situation like this? Did you do something to defend him at some point? You look for Sprinkles and hope saying he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in tension a moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Despite by the drama, you already crushed the boiled potatoes to a perfectly creamy mashed texture, plenty of butter and cream for flavor. Lift your natural passion guide you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy bowl, out of which pours smooth brown gravy, smothered in a nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Okay, so I guess Colonel Sanders did give us conflict to help make potatoes and character, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah.
Colonel Sanders holds his fork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. If you stand holding the same spork, for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. He's winking. Oh no. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. It's time. Stand still.
Time, stand still.
If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil to the mashed potatoes and lift the heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage or without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Van Van, do something, do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? No. Just no. Hold on right there, bad decisions. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena.
Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you.
If you throw one more spoonful, you'll both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Can I have potatoes, face?
No, Pop. You cannot have potatoes, face. Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes and gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated in the battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. He has a fucking octopus tentacle on an axe. God damn it, it looks cool. It's bad.
You've ignored me for too long.
Oh no, the student is here too. Another more battleship attack here.
That ends now. It is I who will have first fight. You'll all look on with envy.
The interrupting student rushes at Van Van while swipes away the signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned the process. The results could be toxic. Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. Van Van runs away. Is the Necro still here?
Yes.
Okay, I'm good. This dude does not feel so good. He's gonna turn into dust in the back right. It killed him! Oh no! He's a ghost now!
Yeah.
Complete with a bedsheet and
Real good.
eyes. It killed him! Everyone step back. Don't take another bite.
Oh
If you
my.
look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Oh no! Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They're as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disturbing the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. Well, Pop isn't going to die from this, but random student that interrupts did. Briggle's like, I'm not sure professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Shut up, student. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on.
I wonder.
He followed Colonel Sanders out of the room. I mean, we witness a guy die from eating poison tentacle.
Hmm.
At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. I mean, it is haunted now.
Oh.
Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasted them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be her time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. No, it is a bad time. Colonel Sanders? Yes, bad decisions? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! Fucking Van Man appears out of nowhere. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. Damn it, Van Van. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. Now if that hair you're not. Every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. Colonel Sanders, we should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, I ain't you. Damn it, Van Van. Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. No. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. That student never gave us his name. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. No, you're not. Oh no. What the fuck? There's a terrible thing here on screen right now. It's the Spork Monster. The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero.
No.
It has a spork with 5 eyes in it on its head. It's shaped like a beholder, but its big eye has like 5 small eyes in it. It's a spork on there. There's spork sticking out of some potatoes. There's some spork teeth and what looks like sticky, viscous gravy. It's terrifying. Van's like, ... My god. Hey, I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. We will not let harm come to another student, except for that ghost kid. I kinda dropped the ball on that. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. Oh no. What will you do? I think it needs to die. Isai, go on the attack. Which attack will you use? I think we need to love this Spork Monster. Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. I think we need to keep attacking. Let's attack. It worked last time, right?
Right.
Book of Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses her mashed mind, draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I feel like this might be something that we need to defend against. Let's defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? We only have 1. Trepidation. Okay. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening, this is not happening." Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. You take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Let's attack.
Oh,
Usai go on the attack. Book of Love. Book of Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster's using cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I remember who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Colonel Sanders steps in. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Jesus. What is he, a Legend of Zelda character? Power Pitch! Oh no, his chest is exposed. Power Pitch does 10 damage.
oh no.
Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. You know, I think the Spork Monster just wants love. Let's spare this wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature of pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon its closer inspection, it's so much more. The big book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. It's the Chickenomicon.
Not the Chickenomicon.
You open the cover and find library cards tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without energy, you keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, shocked to your love. Dreams are weird. But everyone is riding chicken drumsticks. And now we are sleeping. You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? I'm gonna say the latter. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? Probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. Meanwhile, BTS continues to glare at us from the wall. And that chicken bursting out of the void from on the other wall. You move your bestie in front of the school. Before you tell her about the encounter with the sports monster, she launches into a story of her own.
Okay, I know this may sound a little strange, but I think we might be, I think I might
Like him? Like?
I know, sounds like I'm moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him, like him. We got talking after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He tells you all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school?
No, but it does make complete sense.
Yeah, but he was so popular that he was prom king at school he didn't even go to. Was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade.
He was also a convertible. Is he secretly a transformer? I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student ever attended University Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now?
We definitely connected yesterday.
Sure, he did. You're great. Why would he be into you, I guess?
Well, I think the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why do you tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that. It's your ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing.
This summer, while I was on vacation with family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden while I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. Then he gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created for super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did have a big favorite, I could have some of my own.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, while I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever. Anyhow, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet you'd love to know more about new spices.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. Besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Fibber cough.
Please, it means the world to me. No one came for you or from Colonel Sanders.
What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie?
Protect the secret.
Alright, tell her your Colonel Sanders told you or make up a fake ingredient. Alright, fake ingredient. What do you think of a fake ingredient name? I don't know, how about thanks for the lurk, Jimmy. Let's call it the lurk ingredient. It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do?
5 new? Wow.
Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. Also, thanks for alert, Jimmy. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to our people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Oh no! They're coming straight from that cherry blossom tree in the game right now.
Bum, bum, bum.
It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. He's on a horse.
He's on a horse.
Majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting from the floor. She then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You were so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beauty you have. What a horseful beauty you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Be a good friend, Miriam intends to cover for you.
Oh, bad. She's really nervous around people they like.
What? This is not helping.
I mean, they got people who were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it.
He gives you a wicked smile, as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad? You try to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Oh there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. I'm also not sure if you're ready to handle the Pillarman, but okay, Van Van.
Why don't you bake like a bee and mind your own wax, honey?
Oh my.
Tell her to stop acting immature, act like you're not interested in them, but really try to get a closer look. I'm gonna say we're not interested in them, but get a closer look. They sit near Rose and leave her back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try to cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class. You're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Good.
Oh, you're the emperor cooking, are you? You make the rules.
I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ain't you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. Takes creativity, takes panache.
It doesn't
Let's
hurt
go
to
to
use a
the
little evil, Van Van declares.
No, Theo.
You finally get a look at what they were hiding. You instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the Spork Monster. Oh no, are they the one responsible for Spork Monster?
I must go shower.
That's the same book I found last night in the quad.
Actually, immediately elbows Van Van. He hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secrets.
You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
We're playing.
Damn it, Pop. Before you dig it any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Meep. Blake must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Okie dokie. I shall see you when you return. Necro Junkie. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. This is
Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
Bump. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Hammond jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room.
Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me. I'm not interested in either of them.
Actually, his tone is completely changed and innocent. He bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Hold on 1 second. Sorry, that nose was really bad. Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car over town. My tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it! After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, surely you do. Which is why, in 1776, signed the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, so you miss most of the important parts. God damn it, me. We come to, Sprinkles holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, bad decisions. Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Okay. Well, this is gonna be a bad decision. Do we need water, a pepper, or a biscuit? Well, I think one of these is obviously wrong, but we are a fan of bad decisions. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper is triggering an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, ooh. You're never my friend. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message, ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All I must do is... I was saying, fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill... the prophecy. You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Thank God. Oh man! You come to find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
No, Miss Mistakes, I'm sure we forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared
by a time competitive cook-off. The little theatrics with these two is off the charts. The minute you stop wasting everyone's time or stop them and tell them you're on. Let's do it. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables of you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool, fool. Shut up, Van. Good one, Van. I like your gumption bad decisions. I'll be watching over your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely you can put a stop to this madness. No, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sports court. Finally, little sense, you breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we're done on the timer. Jesus. Just then, a huge light blasted you in the face. Flash words, timer ready. Oh no. That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected. The hard way builds a solid lay a foundation confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone's wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory.
Like a diamond was formed under pressure, now it's much chance to shine. I'll defeat you myself.
You've had his chicken, and you made me mashed potatoes and gravy on day one. And you feel like you can really impress him again here. Time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast, the timer runs down, you'll force to pick randomly. That's right, but how you have gotten into this school without knowing that? Where it gets to rub my furry belly, let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. Also, this is time, so I won't be reading too much. There are 11 in his thing. That's right, you might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're heading in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers most flavor? Okay. Trust. That's wrong. I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Next question, please. Your classmates are rooting for you, but actually somebody stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw advice, energy from that place. So where's it come from? That's right, this is your shot and you're not gonna miss it. Aroo! You try to shut out the noise of the ear and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? That's wrong! Don't you forget the spray bottle? Next question, please. No scroll stares out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, bad decisions. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching and makes you totally forget what you're doing. All you can think about is Colonel Sanders. God damn it. How many spoonfuls of gravy would take Phil Churchill Victorian and bathe the jug? What are you thinking? Oh, what the fuck? You're standing desert island, flowing desert cocoa. Which do you take? What a hunk! I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on challenge? You're falling behind. Sorry. What's that to do with crime? Oof, oof. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, actually, Zara began playing elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. Pick up tiny, toss her biscuit dough in a stand mixture to do the crowd gasps.
Yikes.
Zzz.
I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilizing a kitchen battle, but sometimes it means sacrificing personal touch. You might not have any hands, but as it does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough and know what's properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by choosing the easy way. When you hear everyone talk, you realize how serious your error was. You made yourself your hand into the mixer, the rest of your dough before it's overmixed.
Hey, decisions, no!
But you're not fast enough. Your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Girl's Harry shakes his head in shame.
What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over.
It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Oh, that's too bad. Here I am with a complete dish ready to serve. Surely makes me the winner by default.
No, no, no. Wouldn't be a fair career here on count bad decisions injury. He Sprinkles began to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. Oh my god. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dough, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Past Susan to do the honor, but since you've injured, I'm too afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
Inside you'll find delicate fried cheese croquet atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream two ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée.
That's fucking evil sounding. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce.
Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you.
As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Asher leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Rage burns so intensely with fear in your eyes that they burst into flames. Flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Oh man. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy, fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. Beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. I think we're on the bad end, guys. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. He won't even ask you to carry his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. Try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss from that run at the mixer and that small fire. Where'd you get that checked out? I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I've never been master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I'll have never failed anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always a man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie, my well-kept beard, and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I've resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes his focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I'll create new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for past misdeeds. Yay! Fucking pop. No. Just your moment grows intimate, you're over by a threatening, shouty presence. Alice for night before you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork Monster. Borko? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back. After the whole fight to death thing, maybe you don't really want to see him anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of the night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know you're strong. Cooking in school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no. I was a golden retriever. I was still a student, until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook. Precisely. I procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat from them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I'll be there. It sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Bad decisions, together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Even as a child, he had a goatee. Need a drink. That urn has the ashes of many chickens. Of course, they're in front of the Kentucky place. Just chicken. That probably has chicken grease in it. Looks like you've lived such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago I made a decision never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I've always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up and he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? Well? We piqued his interest. And I feel like he gave us a secret ingredient for some ungodly reason. Maybe if we figure out another secret ingredient, he'll give it to us after we reveal what we are creating. You decided you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. Reach for your lunch bag for a special dish so we can keep it on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' looks hide away. We're giving him coleslaw. Magnificent! Together you chow down the creamy slaw until a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be a perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. Think from it. What number is important Colonel Sanders? It dawns on you. I see you turned out 1111 on the find a single note. And the chicken be prepared sashimi style. Oh god. Alright. Adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, he preferred that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. Ah, man, really? They went with this trope. That, or maybe it's a drumstick that he keeps seeing waving like a rattle. Your friends have a picture of just themselves. Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? Tap on him to discover more about the Colonel. This chicken. You know, it's a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy? Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when he was alive. Little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, the true state of bird of the great state of Kentucky. The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky, excuse me. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. Take off one of his hair and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. Try to act casual until he asks why you're wearing his jacket.
Aww.
I don't usually loan this out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off! Whoa, this isn't that kind of game. Not that we blame you for trying. But still. Game over. Try again. Oh no. Okay, so it does checkpoint us. This is good to know. Okay, we're gonna go look at this urn. Get closer to the large urn, stand nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. Captain Anders heard more about the Colonel. Photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered all his secret herbs and spices. In Egypt. Captain Anders heard more. One of the famed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. Built fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. Look close, you see there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Picture. For a little baby. Damaged drumstick. Here's a picture of themselves. The same person who made that did it. This. He gazed out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of student pops up. Not you fucker again. Are you thinking about heading out into the world in quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I didn't even learn your name. Why would I avenge you? I can just tell you my name right now, Wits. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? He opened the window of a crack and the ghost of student swept out with the breeze. Tap on him to learn more about the Colonel. What is this? A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool. Partially starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of '69. Ugh. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's Captain Anders heard more about the Colonel. What is this? A lock of silver hair was woven through the teeth of the comb. On first inspection, you realize that the hair then isn't silver in color, it's actually made of spun silver. Well then. Tap on him to learn more to Colonel. That's a very roasted of chicken. We've seen that one. We're gonna ignore the safe this time. Deep hug, breathing scent. What? Colonel's here. Does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. Alright. I think we're gonna fess up and tell the truth this time. Do not make the big move. It leads to a game over. Game overs are clearly gate posted. We know. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. God damn it. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, bad decisions? I think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Oh no. Oh god. One's riding chicken legs. You awake to a beautiful morning, Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Damn it, we fell asleep here? Did you make the right decision on how you respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today's a day that could change the rest of your life. Think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Some jurisdiction isn't even legal, but if the recipe is secret, how would they know? Your thoughts interrupt and Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. He has the same breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine, your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift at cookery? Well, both of these sound bad. Let's flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pull in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It all happened so quickly. Overcome with emotion, confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, waits for no one. No one. You get home and find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you.
Where have you been?
Hi.
Because I had one heck of a night. I was never talking about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried something had happened to you.
It's okay, I was just...
But now that it turns out you're fine, I can get up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but...
You'll not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date.
I think I can believe that.
Since Simon Burton opened clinic, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him you better keep your dolls turned up polite and respectful, not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did you just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date you go on with a talking pressure cooker?
And now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You didn't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Following up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too. At Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers. If Eo says Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he is most of the way not quite grasped the fact. Because, you know, he's Pop.
Oh, the swirly. Sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is the dog and the treat. You can get your swirly dip too.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
There is a horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. Who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
You've got some nerve, bad decisions, to pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't loving you on cooking like that, might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever! Colonel Sanders arrives just as appear things get close to boiling over. And actually intuitive first that he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Bad decisions. How's that hand feel? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her?
But what about the flavor of my chocolate warm gooey chocolate sauce?
It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, bad decisions. I'm more than capable of enough to speak for myself.
Maybe you can tell me more of your thoughts while watching class, Colonel?
I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, bad decisions. Know about Colonel Sanders' inability to see actually for who you know she really is, you'll walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook and recover yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Whoa, that's that book. It looks like bad news.
Just something I found lying around. It appeared with some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating magic books as if it weren't really powerful?
I think once you're far away to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane writings, cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell here that says I'll erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it'll probably help me focus better in the upcoming final exam.
That's way drastic. Could you do something else? Like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Baby tie a string around your finger?
Okay, fine, it is drastic. Desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. We don't want to erase our memories, right? You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for his students to arrive. Clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses on a window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom and begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drill flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again! After Sprinkles is satisfied his presence has been felt not only by Terrence but by any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professorial tone. I apologize for that outburst. This actually brings up an important point, that you, by decision, trying to dole out this impossible bit of wisdom. You see, hold on. Do a thing here. Before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles are over by words, sparks on her from the back of the room.
I told you to save it for after class. You think I want to be thrown from a plane trapped to a stranger?
Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you saw him learn to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises.
But no, you had to show off your whole cool friends Jeff and Joan. J&J. I'll just form a triangle midair is way to say. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, it doesn't make it a great date. And take Jeff and Joan with you. You can hold all the hands you paddle down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care.
That'd be. Right behind Shutter, steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. No
mouse easy to make me want to eat that, Clank.
Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering he himself is wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep front footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room and be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam! I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. Oh god. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay?
Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny bug, spilling several drops of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could you embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone?
Retired Cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know this breakup is no joke. Even the source of frustration is such a silly boy.
I know you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Annie, we're gonna cruise through this final test, hit the carpool light into Success City.
Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rustling through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not gonna sail up on Colonel Sanders' stallion right off to the sunset without me.
Of course not. Well, maybe sort of, but
I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person. You should tell for first person, someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. Fuck yeah. I should really review my menu for today. Gonna make a very special soup. I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you're pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head into the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location for final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. The Jetspin defeats off of Van the supposed Man and his evil counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of recipe you've been working on. Bad Decisions famous chicken pot pie. Oh no. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders! Bad Decisions, what are you doing here? There's still time for the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm beginning to visualizing success. I'm looking at my station, picturing victory. Pot pies begun to bake, and the smell slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food if anyone is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. Jesus, that's an oddly specific distance, but you expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell it's made of a heap and helping with TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Tell me the truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking. I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules. That is, except to cook everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus pot pie even practicing are just dishes that'll put you over the edge of victory. You know, both Van and Van actually are prepping wild elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harvesting his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. That's your trademark, by the way. The intensity in the room starts to have a full 10 out of 10 of a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare for food. Wow, this is getting serious. I'm going to call this the fry mixer. Wait, what? Colonel Sanders batters his chickens levitates through the air. Egg wash. Miriam fiercely injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth.
Best friend Beaster Blaster!
Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. Actually scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Oh my.
Cello Personality Spatula!
Even Clank gets in on time. Oh god, we're in the final battle actually. There's some anime-ass cooking moves going on here.
Oh my.
Even Clank gets in on it. 5 battle pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English?
Ah.
It's the singularity, as was for
The singularity as was foretold.
we mustn't let it happen or the appliance uprising will take us all, Van declares. Self-death. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frankly prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she gonna use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own. You're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? You know,
The last time we did something the easy way, we got our hands stuck in a fucking mixer and it hurt bad.
Oh.
So, we're gonna do this the hard way. Who needs
Okay.
magic? We've got passion.
Passion.
I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders, you've chosen to win on your own terms. He gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Thank you, Colonel Sanders. I believe in you, bad decisions. And hearts came off of Colonel Sanders. Miriam notices too.
I've always believed in you bad decisions since you were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever.
You turn to notice that Miriam's at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're cheering, who's cooking?
Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you.
Oh, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles.
It's a secret ingredient.
However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up, and where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from?
Oh no.
The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud thickens and congeals before your very eyes.
Oh no.
It is I, Steve, the spork monster!
Not again.
Oh no, it's another...
Come back.
The other one actually came back. His name was Borko, though. This is a new
Oh.
spork monster.
No.
Steve! Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate the battle, so I say you're doing pretty alright.
Huh.
Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve. I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, spork monster notices you've gotten the Grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross magical items actually sound to me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that tiny monster school that I'd fallen asleep during Scare Tactics class I woke up to. You toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind,
Now
I'll
he's
tell you
crying.
later.
Look, he's
Good
dead.
luck.
No.
He's happy about it though. He's like, never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck.
He's sad. Okay.
Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. We could either give up and drop out of culinary school, or we can summon extra power from deep down within yourself. We're gonna do that. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. And also, you also missed me getting a game over, but finding that it's really easy to pick up from a checkpoint. Anyway, your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. Oh no, we're going super cheesin'.
Oh.
Super cheesem. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... fucking ghosts of student. Yes, bad decisions. You are the chosen one. You'll avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds are preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven can't be served. But don't worry about your bad decisions. You may have suffered some setbacks, but not all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. I've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help, holding his pimp cane with the chicken on it. Yes. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese and time's almost up, so you're gonna need it. Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What happened to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart.
Oh.
What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting, if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union?
Oh.
Time's up, students! But time expired. It's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete.
Form the alliance with
It
Colonel.
seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? Well, Clank got shut off and rolled out of the fucking competition. Pop is... From off screen, you hear a pure innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Fucking Pop.
I'm flying.
It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants.
Oh no.
Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? Because they were picking on Pop up earlier. When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? Damn it, Van Van.
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge now he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in USCAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank! Where'd that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a single word, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester. 3 days. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish.
I've made tender udon noodles in a savory soup.
It's a very small dish. Like, if you look at the screen right now, you should be able to see the dish. It's just super small. It can fit in a palm of her hand.
Ah.
My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny narumaki I spy across in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, Chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. Some green tea made from baby tea leaves I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and laying just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Wow, what else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. In a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Thank you, Bad Decisions, for helping me believe in myself.
Damn straight. Van Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made... What the fuck? Booty over smooth egg custard and that toned urchin shell, topped with caviar. Oh my god. The sight is horrifying. This is definitely a creation from Cthulhu's cookbook.
Oh god.
And also his obsession with axes is something else. And the ambulance is here, oh god!
Oh no!
I think that cooking actually killed someone, Van Van. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? I mean,
It's my brand.
Sprinkles leans in to sniff the Uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all of the spikes. He begins to paw erratically, causing the custard to slosh about. Woof, woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Urgh. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded.
Ah!
Ouch, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat. Keep poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour. Don't discount for the publicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog, I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now, describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup, topped with French meringue, connected by sugar glass.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it anyway. It's very fragile and meant to be on display piece.
Don't eat the food at a cooking school?
It toast your ears or something bad decision? I told you this is a play piece.
Actually, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it, and she got cooking it too. I didn't realize we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged in eating, I'd go to college eating school for the hungry.
Wow.
Sprinkles is not impressed.
Wow.
I suppose you can smell it if you absolutely insist.
I suppose you can smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You're disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley. She finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you.
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shallow but trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you've heard of me either.
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. Two chefs. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. Oh wait, I had to do Colonel Sanders. Has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. It completely blew me away! In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes their class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass.
What?
Everyone gathers around, partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. We made a mac and cheese with chicken in it. That's what our dish was. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even the Van and Ashley are drawn it back in by its excellent fragrance. I like how it says the Van and not just Van. It's great. Hilarious. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. I also see tears off their eyes. Ashley's are very small and Van's are obvious. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. They were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone's graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. Oh no, it's a dance. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as a site of the school's graduation dance. So, kinda like some of my dances back in high school. Fuck high school. Anyway, compared to the massive high-tech cookie arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog's in the house. It's the fucking Sprinkles is back as DJ Dog. You know that Sprinkles is a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? My god. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. And they're also in different outfits. Ashley still has the open heart blast thing going on. And you can almost see JoJo's bulge there. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting! Fucking the ghost of student is back.
No.
No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws.
I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me.
Oh,
Wow.
amusing. He took off the fucking sheet.
And now that everyone's together.
It's the spork monster. He is totally mellowed out.
Everyone, the spork monster's no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster.
Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Sporker. Sorry, Party Monster. Ejected, student walks off. Many things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. Also an alternate outfit. Nice. Red carpet rolls out across floors of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. He's still dressed in his chef outfit. Walking the carpet, you see a perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown?
Welcome back, Pop.
I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma. So we had mailed it directly to your father. He figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean.
Fuck.
Oh god. Pop was the son of the school dean.
Man, I'm dead.
Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. The music at the dance is surrounded by the sound of sparkling electrical hissing. It's Clink, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Wow, you're still doing the talking thing. I am Clink. I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What?
I actually feel like I knew it this whole time.
I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, would you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't time for me to devote my life to figure out who you are, Clank.
You're blown away with Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. Oh wow. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. Portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. He's in casual clothing and also has a pen in his shirt. Now to classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? What? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Bad decisions. What are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities you would expect to find such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know. Spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking's Old Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It is truly my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I'd love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend together with you. Bad decisions. That's sweet, we'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself.
But who will help you run your restaurants?
I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be? You found the love connection, but failed to earn the Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I can enroll at pastry school. Oh my, dear bad decisions, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. So I guess we're gonna go to pastry school now. I cannot wait for the sequel, Pastry School. Or I Love You, I don't know, Jesus. Okay. Okay.
This got bad.
My God.
This got bad. This got real bad.
Well, we can load the game from the first byte, the second byte, the third byte. It's in chapters or bytes. I don't know why. I'm gonna load from the first byte, I guess.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make a random decision to see if there's a thing I can do. Because... Take that handkerchief. And I'm going to see what happens if we sit next to Miriam instead of Colonel Sanders on the first day of class. Of course he gets a chicken snack. Chicken is his favorite. We'll sit by best friend. You have to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. And thanks for the alert heading to work, Hakeem the Dream.
I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class.
Of course, you're my best friend, who also I sit by.
Colonel Sanders, he has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open next to him. If you had sat there, you would have gotten to know him a bit better.
I never sacrificed our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now that Mary mentions it, the Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you settle in your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, time for a pop quiz.
Yay, quiz about me.
Okay. Question number 1. Alright, extremely. Damn it, Pop. Watch your body. Just say feather. That's right. What's most convenient to eating utensil? A spork. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything with love. The Sprinkle's a good boy. Yes, he's the best. That's right. We got 5 out of 5. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Not taking any bad decision, you just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say we're done here. Just... wow. So, on a scale of 1 and mac and cheese with chicken bowl, what do you say this game deserves as a rating?
Chicken bowl. That's fantastic. That was just insane.
Credits. Okay. You can thank Alexei Bolshenek for game directing and writing this thing, the technical director of Charlie Volt, the junior developer of Daniel Robinson, character designer of Brian Nugent, the character artist of Simon Keenan, I think that's how it's pronounced. Illustration and UI design Stephanie Stroh-Menger. Matthew Vance and Ruslan Eisenoff for the background artist. Vince Stimpton for the effects. Hexany for the music and sound effects. That guitar battle was intense. He shall return? Okay. Seymour, the producer. Carolyn Castro. Trevor Conrad, Stephanie Strongmeyer. Shut Up. Colton Duke. Y-Test QA, and Kai Clavier.